Well, hello there, and welcome to Larry's Country Diner. We finally got Larry out of bed.
Why don't you perk up?
Sitting up straight. And, well, got to do something to rev this crowd up, you know. He is the man who has perfected the finer techniques of a Foreman grill. Would you welcome Larry?
Do you name your grills?
Yes.
What's this one named?
Pat. Pat your burger and put it in the grill.
That's really bad.
That's pitiful.
I named mine George.
George, after Foreman?
After his 4 sons named George.
That's right. Can you imagine the confusion? He said George and everybody looks around.
Well, it happens at our house when I say Ian, Adam, Jared.
Yeah. Trying to figure out
names, yeah, because you don't know who's
cover
which.
your bases.
Got to. It's promise time.
Oh, yes.
Oh, wait, we got to read it out of the promise book.
Oh, do we have Dan in that book?
We have
got
Dan
a
in
new
this
book.
book.
Ooh.
She's trying to
He's
sell
on
it.
page
Buy it,
8.
please.
You're on page 8.
You're on page 8, Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole...
And
Oh!
the whole group.
And a younger Wendy and a very younger Hannah.
All right. They look the same.
They haven't
Well, Hannah
changed a bit.
doesn't. Hannah's tall.
Dan still got hair and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it straight?
This is from a book that Renee has put together. I almost said Nadine. Renee has put this together. It's the promises that we've used, and she has coordinated it with the picture of the artist. Dan Miller was here January, February, March, April. April 11th.
It said 4 and he had to figure it
14.
out. January, February.
Why? You know, I mean,
Okay.
they move.
No, I know. Never mind.
What'd you
year?
name your grill?
2014.
Yeah, 2014.
Psalms 43:3. Send out thy light and thy truth. Let me lead them. I bet you don't remember that, do you?
No, I don't.
We read that one when you were here before.
Sounds familiar.
There will be a test. It better it's from the Word.
That's
I
right.
was going to say, it sounds familiar.
Give me a number between 1 and 324.
297.
297. Brenda Lee.
Sorry. So sorry.
Is she going to sing?
No.
Here she is, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry, so sorry.
No, it's down here. Did
Wendy,
you know?
Yes,
give me
sir.
a number.
82.
82.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
And Hannah?
57.
57.
2-0.
He's too old, cut the mustard anymore.
And the youngest one in
That's
the building
Hannah's favorite
had
song.
to pick
Yeah,
that.
I asked Bill Carlisle one time, I said, Bill, when did you get in show business? He says, ever since I came out with it.
He was something else. He was a
Character.
hoot.
Had an answer that quick every time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We are happy to have, I'm happy to have Dan Miller and his fledgling trio.
Yes. Fledgling trio.
It's actually our name. The
There you go. That's the name of it.
Do you have a name for the group?
We certainly do.
Well, how come it's not on this piece of paper?
What does it say? Just fledgling?
Cowboy Music Review.
It's actually the flatulating. No.
Here, you can't say that on
That was
television.
my college band. It's just Dan Miller's Cowboy Music Review.
Ah,
And these are the reviewettes over here.
Reviewets.
These are the fledglings.
The fledglings.
We got a name?
Yep.
Could we get the fledglings to do a song for us?
We would love to do a song
I
for
didn't
you.
say you, I said the fledglings.
Yes, they would love to do a song for you. Now we get here, and the sheriff, Hannah's been practicing this song for 6 years.
Long time.
And the sheriff says, do something different. So Hannah, by golly, stepped right up there and
She did.
Didn't she though? Yeah. I don't know if it'll work, but she stepped right up there and
We'll be the judge of that.
We'll be
Hit
the
it.
judge of that. Ready, Jimmy?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Good. Everybody knows when you go to the show, you can't take the kids along. You gotta read the papers and know the code of GPG and R and X. You gotta know what the movie's about before you even go. Tex Ritter's gone and Disney's dead and the screen is filled with sex. Whatever happened to Randolph Scott riding the trail alone? Whatever happened to Gene and Tex and Roy and Rex the Durango Kid? Oh, whatever happened to Randolph Scott, his horse plain as can be? Whatever happened to Randolph Scott has happened to the best of me. Hannah. Everybody's trying to make a comment about our doubts and fears. True Grit's the only movie I've really understood in years. You gotta take your analyst along to see if it's fit to see. Whatever happened to Randolph Scott has happened to the industry. Whatever happened to Randolph Scott riding the trail alone? Whatever happened to Gene and Tex and Roy and Rex the Durango Kid? Whatever happened to Randolph Scott, his horse plain as can be? Whatever happened to Randolph Scott has happened to the best of me. Hannah. Whatever happened to Johnny Mac Brown and Alan Rocky Lane? Whatever happened to Lash LaRue? I'd love to see him again. Whatever happened to Smiley Burnett, Tim Holt, and Gene Autry? Whatever happened to all of these has happened to the industry. Whatever happened to Randolph Scott riding the trail alone? Whatever happened to Gene and Tex and Roy and Rex the Durango Kid? Oh, whatever happened to Randolph Scott, his horse plain as can be? Whatever happened to Randolph Scott has happened to the best of me. Whatever happened to Randolph Scott has happened to the industry.
Yeah! That's good.
Okay, how many of you knew all of those cowboys that they sang about? No. He does. I grew up watching television with all of those guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even Tim Holt and those guys.
Yeah,
You watch
Johnny
them?
Mac Brown,
Yes,
Lash
yes.
LaRue.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. You know, Tim Holt, a lot of them were rotten fighters in the movies. You know, Gene Autry, Hannah could have whipped him. But, but Tim Holt, you watch an old movie with Tim Holt in there, that man,
You didn't mess with
he
him.
could scrap. Yeah, exactly right.
He's
What'd
like
you
Matt
lose
Dillon.
over there?
I found it.
Oh, gee,
I found
all
it.
right.
I found it. What, did you write that?
No. That was a Statler Brothers hit. And Don, I think, wrote the song.
And
Don
I'm
Reed.
surprised that more people didn't remember some of those cowboys.
Yeah, take that drink away from him. Yeah.
Now, what song were you going to do that Jimmy can't do?
No. We were going to do that one, but the intro to it, Jimmy said, you know, it would sound better, Hannah, you're playing the fifth, why don't you play the lead, and Jimmy will play the third to it. And so
Now
they,
you know.
they fixed it.
The fifth and the third. Sounds like amendments.
There was something about a fifth, Jimmy, that's all I... Yeah.
After he drank the fifth, he became the third.
There we go.
Right.
Well, so to speak.
You know, the other night I watched the movie Nashville.
Thank you.
That was done. What year was that done, Jim?
Oh,
Probably the 80s.
yeah.
And the sheriff starring in that movie Nashville with Keith Carradine and everybody at the Opry. And
What'd you do?
You're looking at a movie star.
Right back at you.
Sheriffing and
Yeah, but-
dining is just their day job.
his were for the whole family.
I just played in the staff band at
Did
the
you?
Opry, yeah. And that's it.
Dan, did you do movies?
Yes, I did do movies, yes.
What?
I did Telephone with Charles Bronson.
Oh, my goodness.
And I did How to Beat the High Cost of Living with the
what's
three
his name?
ladies, Jessica Lange,
Yeah.
Susan St. James, and Johnny McBrown.
All right, let's get us out of here for a minute.
Oh, welcome back to the Johnny Mac Brown High School. We'll be back right after this. Larry's Country
That's
Diner.
funny.
Don't go anywhere.
If he doesn't know the answer, he'll lie to you.
Oh, and you'll believe it. It's what gets me. He suckers me right into it. Well, welcome back to Larry's Country Diner. Yes, it is feeding time at the zoo. Aren't we having a good time? Here's Larry.
Yahoo!
Oh!
This is not a very appreciative crowd.
Well, they're eating, Larry.
Well,
Don't disturb them
I
while
can
they're
fix that.
eating. I have a fun fact for you.
What is it?
This is going to shock you, Larry.
I'm ready.
I mean, I wasn't prepared for this when I found it.
I'm ready to be shocked.
Do you know you have never seen your face? You've only seen pictures and reflections. You've never actually seen your face. I hadn't thought about it, but I haven't. Have you?
Yes.
Oh, that's right, when you had the death experience and you were looking down.
What do you mean by that? I mean, that's.
Well, you've never seen your face.
I've seen my face.
In a reflection or a picture, but you've never actually, like I'm looking at your face, you've never seen that before. You've only seen a reflection or a mirror.
That's not
This
very
may take
fun.
all day with him.
I know, it's deep, and we're having a little trouble here comprehending.
I've seen my hand.
You can see your hand, but you can't see your face. You can only see a
I can see my
reflection.
tongue.
Yeah?
That takes talent.
And some people,
That was brilliant.
and some people can see their noses.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Some people can see their feet.
That's right.
Now you've gone too
Just
far.
saying.
No, now you're pushing it, Miller.
I didn't.
How many enjoyed that fun fact? I've never really thought of it. Listen, see, it was a good one. It was a good one. It was a good one.
What y'all have to know about Dan and I, we have a friendship that goes way back.
30 years.
Yeah. Has it been that long?
Yes.
That's no excuse.
Lord.
First time I actually saw your face. 30 years. Yeah.
You know, if we could get Roberta Flack to record that, the first time ever I saw you.
Yeah.
We used to play racquetball in the morning. When I get off the air at WSM, Miller didn't have a job either. And we'd go play racquetball. And then he got me into television with You Can Be a Star. He used to be the You Can Be a Star guy with Alan Reed on TNN.
With Jim Ed.
And
Our
Jim
buddy
Ed
Jim
Brown.
Yeah.
And he left that job to do a game show, or was it the?
I left that to do American Magazine,
Yeah.
and you came on to do You Can Be a Star.
And then he moved to Utah and then to Montana, and that's how we wound up with a place in Montana. He's a very generous man.
You've been trying to unload that property for 5 years. You know.
Jim and Judy Hartgraves. Did I say that right? Yes. Married 20 years, sitting right there.
All right.
Would you give them this $100 Boot Daddy gift card?
That's a good down payment. You won't get boots for that.
Thank you, Dad.
Yep.
One.
For Valentine's Day and 20 years of marriage.
Yeah.
Give us another song there.
I want to do this song, and then we've put a couple of songs together for this taping. I want to wait for Nadine for the next one. So this song, we did a roast and toast for Larry. And so I came back to do that, and it was an honor to be here with Larry, and
Thank
we had
you.
a wonderful
Total
afternoon.
surprise.
Wonderful afternoon. So we put this little song together for Larry's Diner, and Jimmy's going to join us on this. And this is and Randy, when your part comes on, be ready back there. But this is just for him. 1, 2, 3, go.
Nothing could be finer than to be in Larry's Diner in the morning. Stopping by to say hello to all the friends we've come to know every morning. where the best of Nashville keep coming through the door, singing songs and telling stories we love to hear once more. They'll greet you when they meet you. If you're hungry, then they'll feed you at the diner. You can stop by any day, no one ever has to pay at the diner. When you're there and Larry says, let's go for a ride, if it's on a four-wheeler, don't let him drive. Amen, Randy? Yeah, nothing could be finer than to be in Larry's diner in the morning.
All right.
Yeah!
I like that. I like that. Sheriff,
Yes, sir.
hit me with.
Oh, your hit?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Well, I'm a freak, I'm a coffee freak, and coffee freaks agree. The ocean turns to coffee, bury us at sea. Make it strong, make it hot. Forget that cup, just bring the pot. Cause man, that stuff, it hits the spot. It's a pick-me-up I need. I go driving off to work with a cup of hot Joe in my hand. Ooh, I spilled some on my leg and I almost hit a van. Driving and drinking can be risky, you might not arrive alive. But if I can't have my coffee, son, who wants to survive? Oh, I'm a freak, I'm a coffee freak, and coffee freaks agree. The ocean turns to coffee, bury us at sea. Make it strong, make it hot. Forget that cup, just bring the pot. Cause man, that stuff, it hits the spot to pick me up I need. That's it, I'm done.
Yeah! All right! Yeah!
How much time do you have, Larry?
Got time for you.
I want to, Shy, this young lady back here, Shy, Renee's daughter. I don't know if you know, she's a world famous dancer.
She
Yes,
is.
she is.
2 world tours with Paul McCartney.
It was more than 2, wasn't it?
4
world tours.
And so
tours.
I thought, just a little let's just have her dance a little right here.
Yeah.
Love
And I
that.
thought
All right.
Hannah just kick
All
off
right.
a fiddle tune, and this is a kind of a tearjerker. It's called Whiskey Before Breakfast. But Hannah, let's just do a little bit so we can see Shy here. Ready?
That's it!
I bet Paul McCartney never saw that side
Oh,
of her.
I bet Paul McCartney never saw that either, did he?
He didn't have a lot of fiddles
Well, it
in
was
his
between
band.
that and Hey Jude, so we thought we would do that.
Her husband and
Elliot?
your son-in-law are in the same business.
Both state troopers.
That's
He
right.
is in cop training right now
Yep. Yep.
and doing great.
He's doing awesome. So proud of him.
He's
Isn't
a
it
good
good
man.
to see good young men that still want to get in law enforcement?
You
It's
bet.
just amazing to me.
Elliot
Yeah.
worked with us for quite some time and was amazing at what he did. And we were very disappointed, but thrilled for him when he decided, I need to go do something else. And as long I've got an affidavit, I can get at least 20 tickets.
Really?
Yeah, without having to pay them.
Is that in a week?
Yeah, you know.
In a weak moment.
You need a deal like that.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. We'll be right back.
Oh, we're taking a break now, I take it.
Aren't we?
Oh, singing, dancing, telling stories, and eating. Life is good. We'll be back. More Larry's Country Diner on the way. Welcome back to Larry's Country Diner. Diners, don't forget our special today is none other than Cody, Wyoming fledgling curly fries. Yes, sir. Private recipe of Dan Miller here, and they go good with anything you want to eat them with. Here's Larry.
Where is Scotty? Scotty, go back there before he decides he doesn't want to be here. and grab a picture of David with Ann Tartar? We're doing baby stuff.
Yes, this woman's gonna scare him to death, so we better get him while he's. Oh, look at that.
You guys will like this when you see it on TV.
It's real cute, believe me.
Very good.
Aww.
All right. Good enough. Good, David. Oh, David, I would introduce you to this lady over here, but I better not. Nadine.
I got pictures of my new grandbaby too, but they're not on paper.
What's
Hey,
not
Dan
on paper?
Miller. My pictures of my new grandbaby.
Oh, they're in your phone.
They're in my phone.
Oh, I got you.
Yep.
You can print those off, you know.
I hadn't figured that out yet.
I thought it was your great-grandbaby.
That'll be after I go to heaven.
Well, just get one of your 9-year-old grandkids
Oh, that
to
is
come
a
over and
great
tell you how to
grand.
do
It
it.
is great. Isn't it?
Yeah. Be
Sorry.
honest.
How y'all doing?
Great. Good to see you.
I just saw a 9-month-old running around. Well, he wasn't running around, but he was with Grandma out there.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Sort of favors you a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, I think sort of see that a little bit.
When he was crying,
He was screaming.
screaming.
No,
Yep.
no. Good to see y'all.
great to
Hi,
see
Hannah,
you.
Wendy.
Hello.
Good to see you. I tell you do the best writing. I tell you. Have you talked to Larry about getting a percentage on those on that DVD at the end where you got all your songs,
I've
or
not
where he
talked
put all your songs?
No, but I was kind of counting on you to,
Nadine,
yeah.
I hadn't even talked to him about
your
it.
job is in question.
Hey, you know what? I might be crazy, but I think I bring a lot to the table.
Oh, you do. And the
Kidding.
Word of God.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right. Well, I've had a pain in my knee all morning.
Oh, no.
I've had a pain in my neck every time you walk in.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you just took my next line.
Stick to the
Show you
script,
we
Larry.
never rehearse and we don't have a script.
We don't have a script, I'm telling you. We just all think alike.
That's right.
No, I had a pain in a neck last week,
I got you.
and Homer's brother and his wife showed up.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. You know, my sister-in-law is just the perfect victim. I bet you she carries around her own body chalk. It's probably in her purse.
Lay down and just draw.
She don't have a Facebook account.
Uh-huh.
And so she just walks around randomly, talks out loud, telling everybody what she's doing.
Does she unfriend anybody when she's walking
No,
around?
she's only got 3 followers, I think.
I got you.
And I think 2 of them are cops. I told her, I said, you know, there's somebody for everybody, and honey, for you, it's a psychiatrist. Mm-hmm. And then Clyde sits there and reads his new medicine bottles to us.
Yep.
That's a lot of fun. It's really the highlight of my day. He says, alcohol may intensify the effects of this medicine. Is that a warning or a suggestion?
Reminds me of the guy that went into the druggist. Asked him if they had any acetylsalicylic acid.
Yeah.
Druggist said, "You mean aspirin?" And he said, "Yeah, I can never remember that word."
I know, that's good. Well, I don't care for Homer's brother. He's really a nice guy until you get to know him. But what was that?
I have no idea. Somebody out in the parking lot.
Homer's brother.
That was Shy back there dancing in the back.
That's right.
But anyway, he just is so lazy. Your grandkids are here, I think.
No, I
that's
think David has gone to the parking
He
lot.
ran away, bless his
I don't
heart.
blame him.
He's got poor Sue. She's running around like a chicken with her head cut off out there.
Got two grandmothers in tow.
But anyway, Homer's brother does not have any common sense, and that's what really bothers me. I don't, really nowadays it should be considered a superpower.
Common sense?
Because
Yeah, I
there's
agree.
nobody has it anymore.
No, they
That's
don't.
true.
Dan
I'm
could
gonna
probably
go-
write a song about that.
I know Dan could. Yeah.
Next time
You
you
want to
come.
just do it now? Go ahead. He could do it. I know he
Pressure.
could.
Yeah, yeah. Do I get paid for this one?
No.
No, I don't. Nothing's coming
Now
to
you're
me.
thinking, Dan. Now you're thinking. I'm going over and put the church sign up.
Good. What's
It's
church
going to
sign
say,
say?
remember, life is the sum of all of your choices.
That's true.
That's good.
Life
Could we
is
get
the
a round
sum.
of coffee for everybody? It's on me.
They were definitely not on the cruise. You were incredible on the cruise.
Yes, she was.
Well, apparently I bombed.
No.
Well,
You
thank
were hilarious.
Thank
Oh.
you. It was fun. That was a
It
fun
was like
cruise.
45 minutes of just absolute riotous laughter.
It was the medication.
And it was pretty tough to keep 1,000 of those people medicated long enough.
Yeah.
I know, it was. We had IVs going all over that boat.
You got another song for us?
Yeah, I do have a song. This song, I kind of put this song together about the diner here, so we'll just, and I'm glad Nadine's here to this, and my apologies to Don Schlitz, but I'll do it.
On a warm summer's evening, on a plane bound for Nashville, I met up with a stranger. He was looking for a place to eat. I said, if you don't mind saying what you're craving. He said, collard greens, black-eyed peas, and a deep-fried piece of meat. I said, friend, I know a place. It's got everything you're after. Good food and laughter, the sweetest tea in Tennessee. It's Larry's Country Diner. You're gonna love the folks you find there, breaking bread, singing songs, and making memories. You got to go to the diner, have a piece of pie there, friendly conversation, and the coffee's always free. You never have to pay when you're sitting at the table. Pay what you're able when it's time to leave. I know that might sound funny, but Larry doesn't need the money. Order anything you want, don't worry about the cost. Take my advice, get the Boot Daddy special, Springer Mountain Chicken with a side of tartar sauce. You got to go to the diner, have a piece of pie there, friendly conversation, and the coffee's always free. You never have to pay when you're sitting at the table. Pay what you're able when it's time to leave. I hope when you get there, Nadine is at the counter, sharing country gossip with hopeful older men, stirring dreams of passion in her latest floral fashion. I've even heard but can't confirm she wears flowered Depends. You got to go to the diner, have a piece of pie there, friendly conversation, and the coffee's always free. You never have to pay when you're sitting at the table. Pay what you're able when it's time to leave. You just pay what you're able when it's time to leave.
All right. Dano. Sure, it's good to have you back.
It's good to be back.
How are things going up there in Wyoming?
We're in Cody, Wyoming. For all of you, how many have been to Cody, Wyoming here? Very many. Yeah. We've done our show up there for 13 years now, Larry. This will be our 13th season. We have moved to the Buffalo Bills Center of the West, which is just a perfect match for us up there. They have a new facility that they've built there, and we're there. Last summer we did 165 shows, and Hannah's been doing shows with me since she was 6 years old, and she's never been on a cruise, but she's been doing shows with me.
Poor little thing.
Oh, yeah. Since she was 6 years old. But we're so glad to be there, and we're waiting for you to come to the Center of the West there.
I tried to get there, and my ATV wouldn't make it.
Is that right? Yeah, you must have tried to back up. Yeah.
The Cody, Wyoming Museum is incredible. There's five different
museums, all under 7 acres,
Yeah.
all under one roof there, and not only have they set a standard of excellence in Cody, but all over the world.
They really
China,
have.
Japan, it's
It's an
phenomenal.
incredible facility.
Yeah.
And then you go to that Cody Cowboy show.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
that fledgling one that you've heard about.
Yeah, that flatulating one.
Yeah.
Do they still do the gunfighting in the streets?
They do. We had
There was an incident.
there was an incident last year that we don't want to talk about, but
Yes.
they should all be fine.
As soon as the swelling goes down.
It's a very realistic gunfight, but yes, it still goes on right there in the street in front of the Irma Hotel, and,
Yep.
and there's a lot to do in Cody. We're 45 minutes from Yellowstone up there, so we'd love to have all of you come out. It's
very lovely.
And if we had a winter this winter,
Oh, boy.
my gosh, it's just been 26, 27 below zero, and
Yeah, and then feet of snow in town.
there's one thing that will cure that.
Really?
A cruise.
Yeah.
You know, if you
We need to get out of here for a minute. We'll be right back.
Yeah, poor little Hannah. I saw that video. She's 6 years old. Daddy, I know we're poor, but if we can afford it, someday I'd love to go on a cruise. Bless your little heart. We'll be back. More Larry's Country Diner. On the way. Oh, back so soon. Welcome back to Larry's Country Diner, and that's Larry right there.
Right here. All right, Dan, get us out of here.
I wanted to have Hannah sing a song for you.
Oh,
all,
good.
all
Sure.
the times we've done this, and this song was written by our what's his name?
What?
Who wrote this? Carl Jackson.
Carl Jackson.
Carl Jackson.
Good old friend on the show.
Yeah, he wrote an entire piece about Mark Twain. I don't know if you guys have heard it, but
great.
He wrote this song as he was cruising down the Mississippi, and I thought that we should do that song. It's appropriate now, and have Hannah sing this song. You ready to head on, lay it on a sweetheart too? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Old Man River whirling and a winding, making its way down to New Orleans. Riverboat engine grunting and a grinding, prettiest sight I've ever seen. Run, Mississippi River, roll down to the sea. Run, Mississippi River, Mississippi River, you're part of me. Sitting on the bank, feet stuck in the water, jabbering with Huck what you wanna be. You be the pirate, I'll be the pilot. Mississippi River is calling me. Run, Mississippi River, roll down to the sea. Run, Mississippi River, Mississippi River, you're part of me. Climbing on a raft feels just like a steamboat shoved from the land and make for the sea. Spying Jackson's Island out in the distance. Mississippi River, you're part of me. Run, Mississippi River, roll down to the sea. Run, Mississippi River, Mississippi River, you're part of me. Nothing like steaming on your brown water, up from Nolens on to St. Lou. Sunlight and moonlight, Mark and Twain felt right. Mississippi River was always you. Run, Mississippi River, roll down to the sea. Run, Mississippi River, Mississippi River, you're part of me. Run, Mississippi River, roll Mississippi River, you'll always be.
Yeah!
Wendy over yonder on the bass, Hannah right there on the vocals and the fiddle, and Dan Miller hanging around. Thank you, guys.
It's good to see you.
Now, Rylan, your little grandbaby's here.
Yes, he is.
Back with Brenda and Mama.
Practicing the mandolin back there.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for letting us be here.
Thank you so
all.
much. Y'all, if you get to go to Cody, Wyoming, make sure you go see their thing.
Come see it.
Get us out of here.
All right, I noticed Jimmy didn't play on that. Must have had minors in it, right? Larry's Country Diner, thank you for joining us. One more thing to do. Larry's Country Diner, where the cameras are always rolling and we don't care. All right.
Hey, if you like that one, you're gonna love this one. Or this one.